Hey everyone, it is Mona here at Craft Klatch. Today's Friday, that means it's another Coaster Friday. Today we are jumping into a Halloween coaster and it's going to be a skull coaster. I found this wood skull at Michael's and I'm going to put that into a coaster. But I need to do a background and I was thinking yellow would be good. You can do orange, you can do red, you can do whatever you want. I wanted to do yellow. A little bit of chunky yellow left. Let's toss that in there too. Once it's all mixed, you just pour it right into the mold. Take your lighter, pop the bubbles, and then we want to let this sit a minimum of 12 hours. I have some resin mixed for another project, so I thought this is a good opportunity to dip the skull in and drip resin all over it. Because this is wood, it tends to be porous, and then all of a sudden we start getting bubbles when we put it in a bunch of resin, and it's hard to get those tiny bubbles out. So this is the technique I'm going to go with. I'm going to dip it, make sure it gets covered everywhere. Okay, then I'm going to let it drip a little bit, then I'm going to plop it right down. This is going to serve two purposes. It's going to help it adhere to the background, and it's a lot easier to get rid of any bubbles when you have a thin coat on it than if you have a thicker coat. Once it's in there, we'll take our lighter, pop the bubbles, and then just let it sit. You could probably come back and put the next coat of resin in about an hour, but I probably won't do it till tomorrow morning. But that's just a timing issue. So this is cured. I have about 1.5 ounces of resin in here that I've mixed, and I'm going to pour it right over. Then I'm going to take my lighter, pop the bubbles. I'll come back a couple more times because there's quite a few bubbles in there. And then we'll let this sit a minimum of 12 hours and then we'll unmold it. The skull coaster has cured. Here's the skull coaster all finished. There's the back and there is the front, and it kind of gives that creepy look. These wood pieces are fun to work with because they have a lot of really cool different designs out there. I've seen bats, I've seen witches, I've seen all kinds of different ones. I hope you guys like the creepy Halloween coaster. In the comments below, be sure to tell me, are you thinking about Halloween already or are you still in summer mode? Thanks guys so much for being here. I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.